Hiya, Knack. I think I've pronounced that right. How's it going? How's your day been? We've had snow today, so yeah, been a strange day. Bit of trucking today. Always come and get loaded in there. Right. Oh, I do like this truck, mind. Where should we go today? Just fancied a good drive out, so little relax. Hey, Ryan. Yeah, he's upstairs in bed, so he's been having trouble getting comfortable. He's today, so had his tea and he was away up to his bed. I fell asleep on a settee. so, so that was that. So hey Kush. Yeah, so yeah, we're just tired. Just I think a lot of stuff catching up with everyone. It was a strange week last week, Uh, and I just want to play the crew when I play it with Marky, So I'm gonna go to there, Brasov. Let's do it. Hey Drift. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's been really, really tired today for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. It was just one of them days, where kind of felt like a Sunday afternoon. When you've had your dinner and you just want to sort of like spark out on the settee, or like after Christmas dinner. It's kind of how it felt really today. Hello, hello, the big one. Hi, Richard. Yeah, I mean, he's been up and about today, but he's struggling getting comfortable and he's very tired, which obviously you can imagine. Missed an awful lot of sleep. So, hello, Glenn. How's it going? Yeah, good. I mean, I'm good in myself. I was bit uncomfortable, but I lay down on the settee and that was it. You just think you'll have about, I'll have 10 minutes and then I'll go and sort something out. No pressure on today because Mark's done a few videos, so I'd like to get everyone's impression on his videos he's done as well. That'd be good. Where you at, Glenn? How did you manage? We had snow today, Glenn. How have you managed wherever you were? Uh, yeah, I will drift. Yeah, definitely. I might have done our best to sort of keep things going as well, But yeah, it's understandable to be that tired, like I've got to say. And yeah, I certainly know that way you're more comfortable just lying down, But you do get bored, so I would have probably sat and got the race cars out or something like that, So just it's nice and relaxing. This I didn't fancy farming, I just. All right, great to see you. Yeah, it was. Yeah, definitely. A nightmare in Bradford. Yeah. So what was it like when you got back down to Wales, Glenn? Did you have much there, or was it just the East Coast? Hey, Kieran. Uh, yeah, Richard. I mean, as I say, I'd just like to do the crew with Marky. We don't really seem to have many stuff that we just kind of do together. Uh, wait, so I could have done it on my own. Mark could do it on his own, and then you don't start keep playing together really, So I know Sarah might have done the crew with us as well, and there's other people, but It's not like hearing him laughing when he's in front of us, you know. So I like that. But he's going the right way. Hiya, Lou. Or Louis, sorry. It is Louis, isn't it? Not much of it. Yep. I can wholeheartedly agree with that. One thing I liked, obviously having a van and that, you know, you're a little bit higher up, but, you know, diesel and that, you're okay in the water, you know. Back in the old petrol days when you had rain and little floods and that, it wasn't good. Trying to waterproof around the electrics and things like that. Hello, Julio, if I pronounced that right, in Portugal. I keep Lewis. I don't know whether it's Lewis or Louis. So it's just my dyslexia of looking at certain words. So it's my fault. So I'd rather pronounce it as you like it. Hello, Mitch. How's it going? I'll be looking forward to seeing yourself when you come down. So we'll all be a lot better by then. So and better than last time you were down, obviously. So yeah, I look forward to that. Hi, Ray, Jane, Fiona. Oh, well, show me lorry. I'm actually just picked the one that was on the thumbnail, me Pollock one I was using last night. So I just quickly jumped on, stuck the, you know, I just thought I'll go a bit trucking. It is so relaxing. Louis, is that right? No, no, it's awful if you get someone saying your name wrong. It's all right if it's for fun, but you always pop in and say hello. So I'd rather say it properly. Yeah, it is that. Yeah, dope. Absolutely. It's just it's the skin. I mean, you've got that like that really nice burgundy colour. I don't even know what that is. It turquoise? That kind of. Am I in the right direction for the other colour? If I had to go and pick it, I kind of fancy painting a car similar to that, but see what it looked like. Never know. I might get around to trying to paint a truck. I've never painted a truck before, so. Oh, Mitch, I know, and as I say, there was, as you know, there was a lot going on at the time, and it didn't seem like we did you all justice, you know. So it'd be nice to have you all back down again. Ah, Ray J, getting the crew tonight. What kind of price is it now, Ray? I mean, you know, when it was a really good price when we got it, but it is a good game. Honestly, if you've got a steering wheel, try using the steering wheel for the motorbikes. It does work. It's fantastic. The feeling of it. Not when you first start. I keep thinking I've got more gears. Not when you first start because you're looking down, but you've got to accelerate and your head comes up and it's really fun. Maybe it's just the way we have our setups. I don't know, but Jack, I'm not sure whether I've got that in. I would have to look through the mods. It was something Mark had like roughly had thrown together when I got the computer off, and you know, when we rebuilt a computer for me. So I've not really started this one from the beginning, so I don't really know everything that I've got in it. So, well, I know Mark was talking about that, the realistic rain as well. You know, that was good when I used to use it. But I can have a look, you know, and I should go through them, you know. Now, fancy doing a bit more trucking. Hiya, Delhi. There she is. How's it going, Derek? Again, looking forward to seeing both yourselves back down. That was really good fun, you know. Apart from the obvious distractions going on, but hey, that's not a problem this time. Jack, yeah, I can. It'll be a case of going into my mod folder and having a look. So I don't think there's any easy way, unless someone actually looking at the screen can actually tell. But I couldn't tell. Hiya, Jack. Got your TMX today? Excellent. Yeah, get a photo put up. It's great to share what you're using, you know. Hey Fiona, he's very tired and he's done well today, but he's still been trying to pop and get stuff done. He's trying to push on again, but he's tired and sore, so you know it's understandable, definitely. You know, I'm not saying you've had people run around after you because you've been incapacitated, but you know there's certain things like the dogs are there and you know. Just pushed himself a bit today. He's done a lot today. So, hello, Rob. I know, Neil the trucker. Rob, I did ask someone the other day. Someone asked me about doing a truck skin, putting a pet that they'd lost on the truck. So I did actually give them your name, but I don't know whether they contacted you. But just in case they did. I don't know whether it would be possible or how easy it would be, because I've not done one. So, and I was a bit tired of doing, you know, the car skins and that, you know. So, hey Luke, not. Ah right, okay, Rob, that's good. If he's messaged me, I'll tell him. I haven't had too bad a day today. Just, I think stuff catching up after last week and. Yeah, just things catch up with you. I can't believe I got, I was laid on the couch, but I lay on the couch with my legs hanging over the arm, the chair arm, because it takes a bit of weight off me back. I know it sounds really daft, and it was just, I was like, that feels so nice, and just full of tea. We had steak for tea, so it's just like a Sunday, you know, like a Christmas afternoon. You've had your Christmas dinner and you fall asleep. That's what it was like. Unbelievable. Oh, Robbie did 3 new skins for the Mag skin pack on. Oh wow, that's good. Well, it's actually in here, Rob. I think I was in the 143 and I came across some of the skins that you'd done. So, hey Harry. Yeah, I'm waking up a bit now. I was can't believe it. Like 8:15, I was fast asleep. So. Can't believe what time. I don't even know what time is it now. Ah, right, it's 9 o'clock. So I had no idea of time at all. Hiya Daya, hiya Benbo. Benbo, was it yourself that was asking about doing the skin? Sorry, because I did forget who it was, but when I saw Rob's name. Right, well, if it's... right, Benbo, right. Sorry, everyone, I was just waiting to hear, yeah. Sorry, yeah, it was Rob who was above that, I would say has got some good experience in that department, so... I would say if it's not a complicated thing that you'd be asking for, which I don't think it is. Never know, when I have a look at doing the truck skins, it might be, but there's so many other people doing them, it just doesn't seem, you know. Rob's like me, he's got, you know, he's in his rig a lot, or next to a computer a lot. Right, hi, Robert, why you skip my, what have I missed there, Robert? I will go back and have a look. Right, yeah, put it back on, buddy. I have missed whatever you'd put on. It's weird when you look up. It depends what sort of like near the bottom of your list. So I do apologise. Yeah, Glenn, you take care, my friend, on them on the scary roads. I'm pleased I'm not out on them anymore when you see the weather. Hey, I tell you what though, right? There wasn't much here. I mean, Mitch and Delhi and that know the area where we live in. You know, it's not mountainous or anything like that. A little bit of snow, maybe an inch or so. Emma was late for work this morning. She sets off a normal. She likes to get into work half an hour early, so she can just have a cup of tea or coffee and just get settled in. And she was late, and there's no rhyme or reason why the traffic would move so slowly. I don't know whether people are frightened with just such a little bit of snow, whether they don't see it as much now, you know. We used to get like, there used to be a lot of snow, you know, and when people were struggling, it was proper snow, you know. But I don't know whether they're gritting the roads enough, whether that might be causing a problem, I don't know. Right, a rabbit, for that I think it was. Oh no, it's not, I don't mind you asking, honestly. If I've been looking at the road or thinking what someone's asked me, then it's easy to miss, honestly. You put your message back on, and I will get it. Right, Lou. So I'll be back in. Yep, definitely get. Oh, Project Cars, nice one. Are you Man United? I can't. I mean, it was Euro Truck really we got banned from really, but because ATS is connected, we can't do that either. So once we were banned, that's it. Sorry to say. Dyer, yeah, of course you can. That's the Pollock Transport Scania. Sorry, the sun's in a strange place, so it doesn't show it off it enough, you know. Right, wait till Rabbit puts up his message so I can answer it. Hey, Evil, how are you today? Yeah, as I say, I've not had a bad day. I think just tired and stiff and sore really from trying to do a bit, you know, trying to help out really. Very difficult to just try and sit or lie and watch someone else who's struggling. It's yeah, very difficult. I haven't, George. Been working on a Skippy skin today. I did a little bit of that, and so I did a, you know, just you've got to when you do the skin, you've got to take it out on the track just so you can look at it and get a couple of photographs to see what needs finishing or tidying up, you know. So so I've been logged onto iRacing if you've seen me, but it wasn't for the racing. Oh, and I did. I tell you what, I'm completely telling a lie because I did an AI race in the Skippies. I tried that, and that was round Sebring, so that was good. I tell you what, they are good. I don't know whether you've tried it, but yeah, they are good. The AI in it, gotta say, it's certainly worth a try. You certainly won't just wipe the floor with them. And you know, some AIs when you race them, they're all together, or they're not really spread out very much. You don't get that in the iRacing one. It's been very well done, I've got to say. So of course, if you've got like bad internet or you just want to practice a circuit with other cars, it's yeah, it definitely recreates the racing good. Yeah, George. I mean, if anything we can help you with that you think might, I think you've already nailed it. That what you've been doing wrong or where you've been getting caught out, you know, which is very easy to do so. Right, Rabbit, you still haven't put your message on, so I don't want to miss it if you put it on. Hi, Kieran. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Danny and Connor. No, he did a little bit of summer car, and we should have really been doing the crew. But he's struggling to sit in his rig. He found sitting at the desk was a lot better. So you know, when you're in a lot of pain like that, you've got to sit or lie wherever you're comfortable. Especially if you're going to be sitting for 2 hours, and then you get aggravated quickly, you know. So he's done the best thing. A lot of sleep to catch up on, you know. Hiya, Dobbs. How's it going? Hiya, Richard. Okay, I'll have a look about... Ah, right, okay, private conversation. Hiya, Dan. How's it going? And Weekendsy. I love these little random... God, this used to catch people out in the multiplayer, didn't it? You know, because one person would have it on the screen and the other people wouldn't. Hello, Russell. Seems a while since I've said hello to you, Russell. Ah, Mr. Scott. Scott, I did ask Jay about that other wheel that I knew about for the Fanatic, but he was keeping that one. So, but if I see something, I would let you know, my friend. Keep my eye out. There should be some about. Well, keep your eye on the Facebook Marketplace. We saw a local one, a CSL Elite package, but I cannot find it at the moment. See if it comes back on again. Russell, he's trying his best to just get on as normal, but when you've had a beating like that, it's understandable that he's flat out asleep. Took himself off to bed after his tea, so I was only sort of just having a rest before thinking of what to do, you know, and I was fast asleep myself. So yeah, we will do. I mean, he knows everyone's asking after him, and one of the reasons he said to me, you know, you don't have to go on because you just answer the same question over and over, but it's nice to keep people up to date as well, you know. Be really nice if anyone's watched any of the videos that he's put out, just any feedback. Constructive criticism would be brilliant, that you can comment on them for him to look at. Would be much appreciated. You can, Kieran. It's a little bit dark outside, so it might not show up as well, but that's it. And it's got a dent in the side now. I think the Pollock Transport one, I think it's on Speedy 143's site, I think. But it might be on the Steam Workshop. Thanks, Danny. Ah, right, Kieran, yeah. I mean, like I say, if you can, you know, put something on it just to let him know he's going in the right direction. Massive help, the ones that he had done previous to being bad, and then he's been able to upload them today. It would make it seem like he's done them today, I would imagine. See you later, Dyer. Yeah, Morgan, just Max gone off to bed to lie down on his bed where he was comfortable, and you know, hopefully he'll get some more sleep. And I just want to play the crew with Marky, you know, because, or you know, you've got a little group that you play with and you have a laugh with. Sarah comes on, and you know, we just have a general laugh with that. So rather than going on myself, I thought I'll just wait for Marky. It was Ed, very, very good. Yeah, just seeing him up and about. You can tell he's uncomfortable, obviously, and tired, you know. So hey, Grant. Oh, that's good. Good that you're watching it, Grant. I didn't know what he was going to play because he said he just found he couldn't sit in the rig for long. He knew he wouldn't be able to do, you know, I suggested an hour, but he still thought he would be uncomfortable, so, but the office chair, he found it was better, so it was a no-brainer, that. Oh, did he, Ed? Oh, I never noticed. Yeah, I'll find out. I'll ask him. Hiya, Simon. do apologise if I've missed anybody. Luminator and Ryan Abel and FPM Flint Performance Motors. Right, I just Mark's videos and things. Oh, he needs a shave. He's saying he needs his beard tidying up, but they're not my cup of tea at all. So you know, I mean, yesterday, I was a bit scruffy. I always feel scruffy if I've got like a day on or something, you know. So, but it's constructive criticism. So, as I say, you know, can do nothing wrong by putting it on. That's what we're asking for. Hiya, Neil. Yeah, I mean, he's going to get there. That's for sure. You know, touch wood. The seizures have gone away. Hate talking about it because I don't want to jinx it. Now, that's a week ago today. So, considering he was on pottering around today, it's amazing. See you later, Russell. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Mark wants to be on live at 8 and he just wants to do something that we can both do together, so just bear with us. I don't want to say we'll be racing because I think it's too much fun. And if it was if he just wanted to do some simple trucking or some farming, then you know I can quite happily keep myself occupied. You know. Thanks, Hassan. Yeah, we've been very, very, very lucky. So, right, hi QB as well, and Bartek and Ashley. Yeah, he keeps saying it. He's got somebody that he once had it done where he had a beard trim or whatever you get done, and that really messed it up. He said so. He's got somebody local that he just needs to get in contact with and arrange a date to get it done. You know. Thanks, Hassan. We appreciate that. Yeah, Ryan. Absolutely. Yeah. I find it hard to get in, and maybe it's with just doing a lot of farming and that kind of thing. You know, it's a difficult thing to get into. If they don't run properly, you know, you kind of find you're just putting up with it. On a single play, it might run like really, really nice. You know. Right, Ed. Right, he's getting checked out. Oh, you mean getting checked out after the fall? He hasn't been to hospital. We thought we would have to, but we'd have to wait till the seizures went away because, as you say, you can't go in a waiting room and just sit for 2 or 3 hours that you would have to sit, and he was having them every 4 to 5 minutes to start with. So, but I did tell him a lot of the bruising would you'd be amazed how sore it would be just with bruising. Bruised ribs and things like that are terrible. So he's getting about. I mean, he might have cracked a rib. I don't know. You know, without getting it X-rayed. But they wouldn't do anything for it anyway. If you've anyone else who's had one, you've just got to take it easy. You know. But that hurts when you breathe. Anything connected with your chest is terrible. Hiya, Philip. How's it going? Hiya, Adam as well. Driving a RGL Scania. I don't know. Oh God, someone else is going to tell me what it is. I don't know. I actually know what engine it's got in. Once I built them and had them out on the road, I forget so quickly. I just know it looks nice and it's got a nice sound. Oh, Kieran, your dad came 8th at Knockhill. Wow. Yeah, what's your dad's name, Kieran? Unless he wants to stay anonymous. QB, that's a Porsche Fanatic wheel. Right, if you don't find the right map, Yeah, it is one of them things. You've got to have the right mind scale for the farming, and yeah, sometimes I'm terrible if I've been like doing a lot of racing and that. This for me is a really good distraction. It stops me sitting doing it, which helps me back. So, but I'm terrible like that. You know, I just want to keep practicing and practicing and that, and then you get a time then we don't want to do it at all. So, hey, Louis, have you ever played any of the? Well, I tell you what, I can't remember which of the WRC games I played when they were first. Might have been number one or two or three. I can't remember, but they were so shocking. Never ever tried anymore. You know, so if there is one that you'd recommend that's really up the game, see, you would think with it having the WRC label, it would be absolutely spot on. Uh, but never found that before. Uh, Des, Des Campbell, is that right? Well done, Des, on your what place did you get? Did you say sixth or eighth place? And his Peugeot 206. Well done, buddy. Right, do you play Dirt 4? I have played Dirt 4, yeah, but the Dirt 2 I found just to be, now I can run it, just to be so much better. I like the Rallycross, it's really good. Yes, Hassan, yeah. I really, really appreciate everybody who's helped and subscribed. You can't do this kind of thing without it. And as you say, it goes right the way down to the moderators who help. Uh, you know, just keep all of the messages clean and tidy, and because without that, you couldn't do it. You'd have to keep stopping your game, you know. So it's very valuable. Are you Shark? Which Dirt did you say? Yeah, Dirt 2. Yeah. Oh no, which one came out? Because Dirt 2 came out and I couldn't run it. It was a nightmare. I don't know what they've done to it. So, but anyway, over time they've sorted that out. So now you can run it. Right, now it's getting a bit late at night. I'm just going to fast forward the graphics just so you can see. So just bear with me. There's no point looking when it's there's nothing for you to see on the screen. So what level in this game? I don't actually know, to be fair, because it was an old multiplayer profile. Our levels went so high because we just did so much. We were just doing maybe 2, 3, 4 streams a week of multiplayer trucking. So I think I've got the profile I started at maybe about 33, and then I think more than doubled that, easy. But yeah, I can't remember totally. Oh, WRC 8 is better, right? Okay. I mean, you're saying better? Is it worth it? If you paid the full amount of money for it? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Hey, Farming Legend? It's not online, no. Both Mark and I, we can't play online. Hiya, Melissa? Is that right? Or Melly? Mew Mew. I like the name. Ah, right, Kieran, yeah. I mean, that's the thing I was thinking about. You know, don't get any. I mean, I remember getting Sebastian Loeb Rally, and I've never heard anyone who's actually had any fun out of it or got it to work properly. Uh, yeah, it was a complete and utter waste of money, that. He'd probably be embarrassed to have his name on it. I would have thought. Hey, Kevin. Right, personally don't play, but personally, right. I mean, again, someone might play it on a console or I don't know, or with a controller or something like that. But from a wheel point of view, um, it's just got to be good. But Dirt Rally, I mean, certainly up the game. Especially the new content they put out. They put a little bit of couple of new DLC stuff. You can get a couple of cars, and the tracks are good. Finland's really good. You know, I haven't played long enough to get right into it, but you can just see how well it flows and works. You know, setup we don't know, no idea. Oh, Henry, I can show you now, and since I'm not actually going very fast, that's a Pollock Transport Scania RGL. So really nice. I love it. Actually, I've got to say, it was one that Mark built. I just changed the skin on it. I can't remember the skin Mark had on it, so I can't take the credit for building it. I mean, he's been up and about. Uh, you know, there's two dogs to look after and just different things that he needs to get done as well. But he's doing his best. Who is Mark to me? He's my son. He's my best mate. My daughter as well, obviously. Ah, Shelby. Hiya. Hope you're both well. Yeah, as I said, just embarrassingly, I just fell asleep. Mark went up after his tea, and yeah, I just lay down. I was in that sort of comfortable zone where I was just really, really comfortable. So, fast asleep. I think you can feel yourself nodding, but you think, well, just a couple of minutes and I'll get up and I won't get too comfortable, you know. Hiya, Joe. Are they going to let me in? Oh, cheers, buddy. Right, a Loyal King. What cube have you tried? The flight simulators? No, I haven't. I mean, Mark's the big screens that I used to have, they're behind me now, and Mark's got them set up on as a flight simulator. But we haven't played anything on it yet, really, apart from a bit of War Thunder. So that's obviously to come, you know. So start of the year was, you know, very, very difficult for all of us to sort of get going, with me moving in and bringing all my stuff, and you know, just a lot of different things like that, you know. So I Joe, yeah, he's doing his best. I mean, he's not good really. He's not hasn't been well at all. So Shark, I don't know, buddy. Don't know. We don't add it up. I mean, have a look yourself and price everything. It'll give you some idea. Yeah, Adam, I think everyone was saying to play it. It'll probably be very similar to playing like a train sim or something, you know, where you've got to set everything up properly before you go. Hello, Mr. Jingles. I mean, we've got train sim as well, but it's I think the trucking you've got something to do, you know, you're a bit steering and gears and things like that, but the other ones, once you go on like the train, you haven't got a lot to do. So, but again, it would be relaxing, I suppose, you know. Um, but like now, being able to look out the window to sort of see what traffic's coming and that, you know, it's fantastic. I've done no VR streams either, but whether we'll get round to that, no hurry. Yeah, I've got no rush at all because you know I'm going to be here all the time. So, hiya Al, hiya Corey, Daniel. Oh, what you're asking is it connected to a PC? Is the whole setup PC? Yes, if that's what you're asking. The only truck game for consoles is Truck Driver. which I think Richard said okay, will be worth it. Hey Carl, yeah, doing good. Yeah, I'm waking up a bit now. I fell asleep before when I was normally gonna come on and stream a little bit. That's a random event, so. No, Adam, you've hit the nail on the head, because I could imagine the taking off and, you know, the landing and things like that being really, really good fun to learn, and very difficult. Right, green. Is there any other way than using Steam? Oh, what you're asking for, green? Can anyone see what he put on before? Yeah, please don't spam Joe. Right, Assetto Corsa. Well, Steam for PC. You don't have to buy it off Steam though. If you can get it from another sort of source, and then put it into Steam, you'd still download it from Steam, but you buy the CD key, the key, from somewhere else. Hiya, Trucker. How are you today, my friend? How have you managed out in the weather today, if you've been out? Yeah, one PC, Loyal, yeah. No, you're welcome, Greener. I mean, let me know if it doesn't make sense to you. For the consoles, I'd say I don't know what you do. You just buy it again from the stores. I've not done any of that with the consoles. I know you don't get them all through CDs now. You must download them off the internet. Right, Loyal. Right, Loyal King, who has installed all the stuff? Yes, just install the stuff ourselves, you know. Even if you want to put Windows in, it's very, very simple. If you had, say, I don't know, a laptop or an iPad or something like that to one side, and you followed the instructions, you'd have no problem at all. It really is plug and play, putting a computer together. In fact, they've made it where... Oh, I missed him. They've made it where you can, you know, I'm not saying it's idiot-proof, because that's very, very offensive, but you get my point. You can make a mistake if you don't like just look and read properly, but you know, it's satisfying as well. Yeah, I was a bit scruffy yesterday. I do apologise about that. So, yeah, I was a bit mortified when I suddenly, you know, Sunday usually sort of day off, and I'd forgotten about. I was out my routine this week, so. Right, hi Elijah. Right, hello, can you say my name right? Elijah, I don't know whether I've got it right, but I do apologise if I've got it wrong, but I don't mind having a try. I have been caught out, because there is some funny things people put in to get you to say. You know what I mean. Alright, Trucker, it was rough today. Ah, right, so you had a lot of rain. I say it was a bit of snow here I don't know if it was all down the east coast, but I felt sorry for Emma, like, because she got into work, no fault of her own. She sets off, you know, took her well over an hour to travel less than 7 miles. You can't overtake people if there's a whole line of traffic all nose to tail travelling in one direction. What can you do? You know, she's really, really annoyed getting wrong for making it, you know. Got a 4-wheel drive car, but as I say, there's nothing you can do. If you're following someone who's absolutely terrified out on the roads, then yeah, you're stuck. Nah, both roads. I think that's what Glenn was saying before. He got back from Bradford down into Wales, and it was a lot of water. Yeah, I mean, God, there's been some water. I mean, I am, I am really pleased, genuinely pleased. I don't go out on the roads as much now. You know, that day I went to pick Emma up from Manchester, and it was that tail end of that. Or was it the tail end, or was it the actual storm? We had the wind. It was so windy. Used so much more fuel just going into the headwind to Manchester. I couldn't believe it. Oh, favourite game? It depends what sort of frame of mind I'm in, really. I think we'd all say the same. You know, there might be one that you play a lot of, and then you get like you need a bit of a break from it. You've like oversaturated yourself. It's not that you've lost interest, you just need that break, so you go and play something else. So that's kind of what we do, a bit of distraction. If I hadn't have been doing this, I would have probably been making a car skin, and then I would end up on iRacing. You know, just doing the messing about, and where it doesn't really save my back, you see, because it's a bit more physical. Even though you're moving your shoulders and that about, which obviously is then connected to your back, so, you know, stupid, but it doesn't give you like a rest, so this is brilliant. It always was like good trucking. If you can get set comfortable as well. The other night, I mean, God, I was so comfortable Saturday. I just got in the right place. I knew it was time to go to bed, but I thought, oh, I don't even want to stand up. I was right comfortable. It was just the right spot. I should have had a pillow and just gone to sleep. Hi, Richard. Yeah, Richard's up in Shetland as well, so they get, I don't know what he's had up there today, probably snow, I would imagine. I have played American Truck Sim, yes, but certainly from the multiplayer side, it was, the only excitement we had was going down to the racetrack in Tucson. Someone showed me, Adam showed me where that was, and we used to go there every time and play racing trucks and smashing, having a bit, just a bit daft carry on at the end of the stream, so good fun. But it's just so unpopulated. You imagine taking all the traffic away from this, and you might see the odd truck go past. It's not as much fun. Did Richard say what his weather was like up there, Richard, today? Oh, green. I love my simulator. Absolutely love it. Every time I sit in it, I'm so thankful for everybody that's contributed to help me, and what I've been able to put my bit of money in myself as well, you know, so because it is a hobby, and you just do your best, you know. Always the same with my bikes when I had my bikes, or you know, different things like that, you know. So yeah, and would I add anything? I think I want a little holder and probably upgrade my tablet or something like that. You know, I've got an old, one of Mark's old Samsung tablets that's very slow. If you put it on in the morning and leave it on, and you could maybe use it on the night time, but I would only use it for the dashboard display and things like that. But yeah, I don't really. Yeah, there's probably new stuff comes out, and you'd probably like to have a go. There's the direct drive stuff that you probably want to have a go of, but it's just so far out my price range that I don't think about it, because I know I can't afford it, so I don't tease myself. Well, years ago when I was working a lot, you knew you could work to buy it, if that made any sense. So because I'm on such a low income now, you know, so it's just a mindset you have, you know. You just think, well, them days have gone, so yeah, you're just really thankful for what you've got. Yeah, they are 24-inch monitors, yeah, definitely. And I've been really honest. I told Mark when he was saying come down from the 40-inch TVs, get a 32-inch monitor. Sorry, it was me. I said I would only come down to a 32. But yeah, Mark was right. If you get them set right and you spend enough time in them, they're awesome. I know. Uh, exactly. Try Tritza. Sorry. Exactly. and that's why I thought it's a Maxxer 27, so you can go and I was able to sit in Mark's rig and do a little bit of racing and things like that around Christmas time, you know, when I was. But these were so nice, and when he was going to sell them on, so we could buy something else, you know, and I thought, there's no point, they're absolutely brilliant. I think if they were too far away, then obviously they become smaller to your eyes, you know, because they're too far away. But these are so, I mean, that is me touching the screen, so that's how close that is. And it's just right behind the paddles nearly hit the screen. But I think that helps you give you that impression that you're in it, you know. But there was something to cover up the radiator, you know, just to maybe just put a bit of black cloth over it, so because I think it would look like you're in the truck then. I always try to get that with the other, you know, my 40s, and I always try to make it look like that you're actually in the truck itself, you know. Right, Brian, you can get off Amazon. Oh, are you talking about? Are you trying to help him with games there? Casper, I don't even believe in such a thing, but I do appreciate what you've said. But you know, you follow yourself and be the best you can be. Believe in yourself. Best advice you can give anyone. You want to do something, you can do it. Hey Charlie and Creepy, nice to see you in today. Yeah, they're just 1080p. They're not even 144 hertz. I mean, we don't need it. 60 is enough for the streaming that we do. So you just lock them your frame rate to 60, and I mean, what more would you need? It'd be overkill. I mean, they may well come. There'll obviously come a time when you've got to then try and get the next thing up. But my original computer I bought, I mean, I don't even think what Mark's using it for now, or the chip. But that was still okay, and that was you know, there's still parts of it that are fine. Right, he was. Yeah, he's done a few videos as well. Like I was saying before, really appreciate even if you just spend a couple of minutes and have a look at the videos Mark's done and just a bit of feedback. You know, constructive feedback. You know, not just you know, that's you know what I mean. Anyway, just it'd be a big help. Like Mark reads the messages, so you know, just so you know you're going in the right direction. It's awful if you're doing something and trying your best, but you're going the wrong way. That's good, Brian. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hi, Wampy. Yeah, see, Jay's got the very thing now that I was on about trying. He's got the direct drive, which is the wheelbase. But I know when I go on down to Jay's, and you know, whenever we get to meet up and I try it, you might want one. And it's always the that's the quandary that you're in, you know. But like I say, you got to put it at the back of your mind and just think it's nice to be able to try something. I mean, we had that with people coming here, you know, and they come and try your things, and it's good to be able to try. Hiya, Graham. Yeah, he's. I mean, whether he's still asleep now, I don't know, but it'd be nice to see the sleep catch up with him. And oh no, don't say that, Jay. God. I know that's it. Someone was asking. I don't know if you heard. You know, what have I got anything that I want? I've got nothing I need. I've got to say that I don't need anything, but I want a different thing. So, and I'm so lucky anyway. So even talking about changing something sounds crazy, you know. Um, but I know Jay's. He's gone straight in the deep end. Like he missed out because he bought the V1 base off us, but he never got round to try it. He went straight for the direct drive. So good choice, gotta say. Very good choice. So pleased for him. I'm just gonna go off here and buy this garage that's coming up. How's it going today, Jay? Are you being streaming at all or recording? I don't know what the weather has been like for yourself. Ooh, Graham. New Ryzen 5 laptop. Wow. Oh, that'll be nice. Hey, I'd be interested how well that performs, Graham. What have you got that for? Just to go alongside your PC, or? Oh, I work all day. Ah, so you've had the wet and wind. Yeah, we got that bit of dust and the snow. I mean, nothing compared to what we used to get when when I was working. It was terrible. You used to get a lot of snow around here. And again, we always knew if you got into sort of March time without any snow, I mean, there's been so little here, it's incredible. Definitely so different. But a lot more water everyone's reporting now. Have I come into... Oh no, oh yeah, that's the garage there. Got myself confused there, which isn't hard. Hi Ryan, how are you? Yeah, doing good. I mean, it's nice to see everyone, have a bit chat with everybody. Well, I'll tell you what I can do here. I can actually upgrade the garage and buy fuel as well. Let's do it. Bring my trailer in as well. Why not? Hey, XD. Oh, I should have. Hang on a sec. I sold the MacBook. Absolutely. I've got you, Graham. Yeah, well done, buddy. I mean, you know, do you think Macs will become a thing of the past? You know, I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? Hiya, Richard. How's it going? I have been asking what it was like up in Shetland today. Hiya, Jens, Liam. Oh, Liam. Hey, I tell you what, you're absolutely right. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Do need something. Yeah, Mark, to get better. That's a want. That's a need sort of thing. You know. Yeah. It's one of them things as well, because you know you get the old "what would you do if you win the lottery?" I possibly could uh, go abroad and get an operation on my back. That's a possibility. I've looked America. They seem to tackle quite a lot of things like that. Jay had a very similar thing as from what I can gather done. Um, but like I say, you can only go along what the surgeon says, and if they say it's not operable, then how can you just can't argue really. Right, let's get some fuel in. But yeah, even lottery money wouldn't give Mark his health back, you know. So it really makes you think. Hi Jordan. Oh yeah, sorry Trucker Brian, you're starting at 3, so like Glenn Jones, he was off for an early start as well. But well done, Graham. Well done getting the new one. I will look forward to hearing about that. Right, hiya Jens. Yeah, strangely tired. Mark's very tired, very sore and stiff. So I feel lucky at the moment because I'm not as bad as Marky, you know. So he's done well today though. He's done the best he can do. That's for sure. He couldn't have done any more. Yeah, that's the same, Graham. Yeah, absolutely. Log into them both. I think you just get a. Can I remember what I did with my laptop? You get a key just to verify. That's all, isn't it? Just a cross-reference. Well, I bet it runs well though. I don't know what graphics card it'll have in it, but I mean, looking at the Facebook Marketplace, man, honestly, Mark and I are getting pretty well. Mark's getting addicted to it because there's so much stuff on that's, you know, really wouldn't need to buy new for most things now. I don't think. So there was a set of Fanatic 3 pedals on the other day. I think they were about, I don't know what price they were, I can't remember, but You don't often get Fanatic stuff coming up for sale though, you know, but gets snapped up quick. Hey Ernie, how's it going, my friend? Jordan, he's not, I mean, he's not okay, no. You know, he's been up and about. I'm trying to think of the best analogy to give you, as if, you know, maybe you knew someone who'd had a right old good kicking, and you would not expect them to be up on their feet a week later, you know. It's sort of violent times. The seizures are terrible to watch, you know, really are. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. What city am I in? That is a good thing. I've completely lost where I was going, to be honest. I was just out for driving and a bit chat. Vasova I'm going to, so it's in Romania. I just don't know which city that was. Can I put my map up? Oh, I can. Well, it had to be one I can't even pronounce, wouldn't it? Tag you Muse? It's probably spelt completely different. Right, if you can see on the there's the side of Romania, that's a sea. Budapest is here. So yeah. It's not a really good map for showing you that kind of thing, is it? So hello, Football Pro. Now, are you a real Football Pro? I know, Jake. Exactly. I mean, how would you spell it? Hey, but no, I tell you what though, because we have had people in. We had someone in the other day from Turkey, and I was actually in Turkey. So, uh, yeah, you do get people in who know actually how to say these things. You must laugh like when you're trying to pronounce something. Hiya, Jamie. Hiya, Custom as well, and XD. Oh yeah, it's got an RX 560 4 gig card in. I wonder if that's very similar to a 1050 Ti, that kind of thing, Graham. I'm totally lost off on the AMD stuff, but I bet the higher end stuff runs a lot better than what I probably think it does. It's just that we haven't got anything like that really to test it really. Oh, Matthias, it really is. It's a lovely truck to drive. I'll find something else to drive after that. I like to change my truck and get another job, you know, and just. I'm hoping so, Jordan. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. Alright, hiya Zed. Yeah, I'm in a RJL Scania, so I'll show you it. Now is that a Scottish company? Scottish Borders. That's sort of in between top of England and bottom of Scotland. I think you know that's what we call the border country. I think that's where they operate. If they're still in operation, I hope they are. Thank you, Custom. Really appreciate that. Any comments? Always like comments, but you know, even negative ones, as long as it's got a sort of constructive side to it, you know. What you could do better, or you know, this, that, or the other. Green, I'm gonna say the best one you can afford, really. I can't really say anything extra because you've got to go with the budget that you've got. I tell you though, for you know, well, just for argument's sake, take £500 on the Facebook Marketplace, or you know, you would get more for your money, probably than building it yourself. I would say, from what I've seen some really good stuff. We've got water cooling. Sorry, Mark's got the proper, you know, liquid water cooling. You know, mine's like liquid cooled. I don't know what's in the sealed up ones. I don't know whether it is water or just some kind of form of liquid. I've never had one open, so. But it was great seeing Mark build his water one, and it's been running great since changing what he put in. So there must have been a problem in that MSI board, and he's future-proofed it a little bit by, well, a lot by putting in a better power supply. So. It's gel, right? I've got you. It makes a lot of sense. It does. Carlos, shifting. Oh, what you asking? Are you asking about the Fanatic shifter? That's a Fanatic H pattern shifter and sequential. There is a slider on the side that you can slide it. I'll show you. So there's a little slider, and that puts it into sequential. So you then got, you can see the indicators coming on because that's what I've got it set to. So that's as easy as that to turn over. Better for cooling, yeah, I can imagine. Well, as I say, they wouldn't do them, would they? They wouldn't keep doing them. Sorry, it would be one of them things that would just disappear. So. Hey Ryan, the first rigs we started with to get us when Mark got me, I built a rig to use with my Xbox 360. I was going to be quite happy. I wasn't going to get into PCs at all. I wasn't bothered. I'd made myself a promise and I was going to stick to it. I'm pretty stubborn like that. Mark was just getting set up with bits and bobs, and I thought get him one built. I really struggled to build mine, and probably with the loss of my mobility and energy at the time, I managed to get one done for Mark. I couldn't get it finished as nice as I would have liked it, but both of us finished it off once I'd given him it. And they were both just built out of wood, scrap wood. So that got me started until we got the track racer off Mark. Again, somebody donated so I could buy that off Mark, you know, and then the same with the P1. I've got Firefighter with Mark and Simlabs, so that was fantastic, you know. And the seat, just I can't tell you, you know, the whole thing is made for me being able to not only do this but to have that comfort back. It's, you've got to sit a long time. Comfortability is key. And you can't pretend, can you? You know, if you're uncomfortable, you can keep it up for a short time, but then you start squirming around a lot. It's only if I watch anything back I realise how much I do it when I'm getting when I'm getting uncomfortable. But yeah, get a nice seat to sit on. But yeah, the wooden rigs were perfect, you know. Ah, here's Mr. Marky. Well, at the moment, Marky, just out, everyone's asking after yourself, and everyone's loved the videos. Yeah. Gonna sit down in your... I know, I fell asleep on a Saturday. Oh, aye. I didn't get on 8 till after 8:30. I mean, it might have even been after that. Well, Emma went, and I thought she'd gone up to see it, to check on you, but she'd been spend a bit of time with the kittens. So when she'd come back down, I'd got off the settee, and it's kind of like, you know, you open your eyes and you're like, the chat, even the first bit of chat that I saw, I couldn't make out some of it, you know. I was like, well, I had my legs hanging over the edge of the couch, and it was just so comfortable. It was like, ah, this is nice. And I put my head back, and it was just quiet, and I could feel my lids going, but I know, yeah, I know. Well, I was just saying, because I would have started getting the racing cars out, and I would have started trying to do skins and that. It's just so comfortable just to be able to drive. But then I would have nodded off on my own. So I didn't fancy doing any farming, so. Yeah, I say when you're uncomfortable, there's only one place to be, isn't there? To, right, Ryan. Got the monitors. Well, monitors actually got off Mark. I don't know. I think he ordered them from somewhere like Scan originally. I don't think it was Overclockers. I think it was Scan. So he was going to sell them on. You know, because obviously we were dismantling a rig. But I said no. I'll just buy them off you because they were just really good. Surprised me. And I know looking they don't look like 24s, but it's weird with the camera because you start realizing the bigger you get, you've got to put the camera further back to try and get everything in, and then you get everything that you don't want in. You know, anything that's below or above. So it's worked out really well for doing this. You know, I love it. Right, sorry if I've missed a lot when I was talking to Mark there. So hiya Kim, hiya JBL. Yeah, Rob. I'm not saying he's the same as me, but he's the same. You know, mobility-wise, he's probably a bit worse than myself. I would say he's used as a powered wheelchair and that. You know, and a seat is so important. I didn't think I'd be able to have a race seat. Rob's got one to use when he's not in his chair. And it is good. I never thought I'd find one comfortable enough. I thought I'd be able to try it and would just thought I'd have to sell it on. But I didn't, so very happy. Thank you, Master, as well. Hiya, Ralph. I will... yeah, Jordan, I'm not sure if he's contacted you about anything, but if he has, he would ring you back. Hiya, Reese. Hiya, Lise. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Hiya, Next. How's it going? Make sure I haven't missed anything else. Or Tritza, sorry. Have you guys ever played Wreckfest? Yes. 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 Yes, 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 and yes. I would love to get Wreckfest back. Getting a server that we know that we've either got ourselves. We need something we've got a little bit control on, obviously. But yeah, got to get Wreckfest back. No doubt about that. It was brilliant on a Wednesday. I'm actually was thinking if we could get that and maybe do alternative Wednesdays where we do a bit of drifting. Mark's going to teach me drifting in a set of courses, so that should be a laugh. Do a bit of that on a Wednesday and then maybe the alternative Wednesday do Wreckfest or something. But got to get Wreckfest back somehow. There's so many names that I keep saying that we would all have been in doing it as well. Hiya DT fan. Uh, Kim, I don't know. You've probably been away from the channel a bit. Mark had fell down the stairs a week ago, actually. Right, let's find a truck to take out. What do I want? I don't want to make a new one, but that Freightliner is not bad, like, is it? Hey, Ralph. Yeah, good. Just having a, like I was saying to Mark there, just having a nice little drive out. Gives me a break from doing any skins and things like that. You know, just nice change. Volvo F Series. What's that one? Well, it doesn't look too bad, like, but a bit plain. I don't know what that one's there for. Just seeing what he's got in stock here. Oh, that's his old. That's what he used for multiplayer. Volvo FH. I don't think it's got a good sound, that one. I want to find a good sounding one. Oh, I do like the K100, like, or the DAF. What else has he got? Don't like that as well. I'm trying to think of one I can go on that I haven't built yet. I think I'll just get the T-cab one out. Yeah, let's go for it. T-cab for the win. Hi Toasted, hi Ralph, Flame Boys, Dropped Addict, Kings of Simulation, like the name. Yeah, Rob, honestly, I know I keep saying it, and I really, really mean it. So we've got to get something sorted. Oh, right, Trista, right, you've been checking on a server pricing for breakfast, only £7.20 a month for 24 slots, right? Well, I'll have to chat with Mark about that. Obviously, I know he's got a server that we use for farming as well. I don't know whether we could utilise that for that as well, but it would be nice to get that sorted. Well, I should go and get a skin for my, yeah, I'll go and get a skin for this teacup thing. Although, even though it's just white, it's quite plain, like, I do like a skin on them, like, although it doesn't look bad, you know. I'm a sucker for a skin. A bit like having a race car that hasn't got a wrapper on it, you know. Right, Kim, are you over in Norway, is that what you mean? Yeah, an hour ahead. GTXgaming.com, right? Hey, Reese. Oh, right, got to have the top link. Oh, right, I'll see if I've got it in. Yeah, come with me to the garage, Rob, and you can help me with this. Hiya, Shingo. No, because it's always morning for somebody, isn't it? Absolutely, it's always somebody's morning. Right, we're going to look for a skin, but Rob says I've got to get the top line cab, so you can help me with that. Ah, just top line then, not the extended one. Do I like the extended one? They look so odd like that, don't they? Look so odd. Yeah, how goes it? So, just top line, right? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I can get off as soon as you want to be. Well, obviously back on your desk though. Yeah, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Uh, do I need extra side bits on here, Rob, or is that it? Is that the? Oh yeah. Do you put these extra aero? Uh, he's got a skin that he wants me to try. So is it not? Oh no, that's all. I've just clicked new aero. Right. Yeah, yeah. I've got you. Yeah, yeah. I've got you. So that would. So see if we've got a skin for it. Right. Just top line, but I think I have, Robert. I really don't know what I've got installed for this one. Just yeah, it's only whatever Mark's got in. Yeah, it's not in. Not in for that one. Sad to say that one. Hang on a sec. Right, come out of there. Go and find another truck. Should have just made one, shouldn't I? I'm getting another truck. I'm not happy with it. I'm getting right because I only want to do a short journey, so I'm just not going to mess about. Jack, I mean, Mark's just going to look into something now. While he's waking up, and so just bear with him. There's no point in him looking anything on the rig unless he was going on for a very short space of time, Right, in the simulator, the actual putting it together doesn't take very long at all. It's just like putting a Meccano set together. So if you've never done that before, then you probably have a bit of problem. But very, very easy. Ah, I've got you. Okay, Rob. Yeah, I mean, if it was just sort of a building thing, I would go and get them and then do it. But I'll do a short journey and give Mark time to sort something out to do. And hiya, Skippy. How's it going? No, as I say, I'll probably just do a little bit of me editing or something like that. You know, I don't mind when it's filled in a bit of me night now. But if I've done you know, it's like entertaining myself. Right, I want to go and get this repaired. Yeah, I know what you mean, Jack. Hiya, Reese. Yeah, Mark's kicking about. It's the beauty is with us both being in the same room, it's brilliant because I'm not used to seeing someone kicking about now. You know, I mean, yeah, you do get used to it. You get used to, in a way, not seeing a lot of people, but then once you've seen people, it's nice. Right, let's get this truck repaired. Maybe try a different skin just for this this job. We play Farm Sim 19. I mean, personally, when I tried the 17 the other week on my own, it ran really, really good. But like I say, maybe try. Well, and Mark's a bit better. Try and look into doing getting the Wreckfest back if it's not too difficult to do. So I haven't got many many add-ons for that. I think I'd have to change the cab, wouldn't I? Right, see what I can get for a smaller cab. I don't think I've got any more skins period for that, so right, let's come out of that. But yeah, Farm Sim 19, I've always thought it was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. Jack, you've not seen us play Wreckfest? Oh, go search in the channel. It doesn't matter which episode you pick. If it doesn't make you want to play it, I'll be very, very surprised because we have a whale of a laugh. Always do. Right, it's 6 o'clock at night, so I'm going to put the time forward. Farm Sim, I mean, Max got a small niche people that he adds in that know what need doing, etc., etc. So we have tried doing the open stuff. You know, it can be disastrous. It's a shame because a lot of people, you know, just want to join in and play well. You know, life seems to get ruined by the wrong people. So, right, what's on here? Oh, could go to Lyle. That's Birmingham's just not too far because Mark's wanting to get on. He needs dog running around. he's mad, John. He's brilliant. He didn't like the snow. I was just thinking today. Obviously, I was in bed when I woke up, and obviously you could see on Facebook that there'd been snow. That's the first time I knew it was snow. And but Emma was saying this morning she'd come down trying to let him out, and there was just a covering of snow in the garden. He wouldn't go out. He came running back in the house, and he was crying and making a racket. And she said she couldn't understand why he hadn't woke me up. But you know, very strange for pups, isn't it? You don't. He's all right now. He's been out on it now, but I think it just took him by surprise, really. Yeah, I mean 5M. You can play 5M anytime. You know, all you've got to do is find a place that you want to play and get signed up to it. So some are whitelisted. I don't think they all are. I'm not absolutely sure. I don't think they are. I think somebody can just go and join in. I always just went where Mark was playing, so I can only tell you about them ones, you know. I couldn't. It's just one of them things. Mark absolutely loved it, so he played a lot of it because it was a good stress reliever at the time, you know. A lot going on in the background, so you want something that's just going to take your mind off things that you're thinking about, you know. Hiya, Super. So I can't tell you the last time I played Fireband. It was a long time ago. It was well before Christmas, probably before December, I would say, if I had to guess. And I can't believe that that's like, what is it now? We're well into February now, so I've probably nearly been here 3 months. They don't have the server up anymore, as far as I'm aware. They were on another city, so go into Discord and find out through that way. That's the best place to ask your questions in Discord. Hiya, Dragon. It'll get a little bit lighter shortly, so just the sound of this truck though, if you want to like, that's what I like to hear, you see. Just that noise of, like when you stood stationary and that. I wonder if it's got the good shutdown though. Hang on a sec. Oh, whoa, hang on a sec. Whoa. Stop the car. Hang on. That just sounds awesome to me. It just does. The minions are in the, is it the SILS Mega Pack? I believe. Reese can't play on Truckers MP because Truckers MP banned both of us for life. So we got the death sentence on the Truckers MP. Not allowed to play anymore. You cannot play without balls anymore. So they took it away from us and said, you cannot. You've been too naughty. You know, when you were young and your mum would cut the cord off your PlayStation or something like that. So we were made an example of for being naughty. We were just far too naughty. They just didn't like Mark or myself or both or the channel or the haulage company. We've never had anyone with the actual balls to come and tell us properly, you know. They've made up random things, you know, which are just shite stuff. Even if you got like a day's ban or 2 days ban, you could say, well, that's fine, you know, but just a bunch of morons, man. Is it DLC? No, I'm not in DLC at this moment. Oh, you mean the Mega Pack? Oh, the Mega Pack's on the actual Steam Workshop. Yeah, sorry about that. Forgot what you asked me. So you mentioned Truckers MP saying I went all funny. Reese, you're got paying for. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, Mark can play, but obviously he plays, but he can't share it with anyone, so no one knows who he is, which is absolutely fine. I just couldn't be asked. If people want to be like that, why would you want anything to do with them at all? So. No, them minions won't work on MP. No, more one MP, MMP, more one multiplayer. No, minion multiplayer. Yeah, thanks, Rob. I wasn't sure. Been that long since I've been on. I mean, if I said a year, it might be just over a year since we've ever played multiplayer. So, no. I didn't go there a lot because it was boring. There's so much more of the map to go on, and of course now you can use pro mods on it, so why on earth would you want to go to Calais to Duisburg? That's where the all the spanners went, so it did seem where, I don't know, where it was a youngster road, let's put it that way, where that's where youngsters like to go and tear ass about. I think anyone who was interested in the game stayed away from it, from what I remember. Hi game. Yeah, we are good. Mark looks like he's had a good little sleep there, so he's ready to take over and do something from 11, I think he is. I wasn't sure whether he would be back on tonight. It would depend how he felt when he woke up, so that's good to see. Right, off to Hull. I'm off to Glasgow. Get this little delivery done, and then that'll be me. I am 55. Favourite place around the world, where I am now. Home sweet home. I haven't been a lot of places, but again, it's pointless dreaming about something that you can't do. It's a waste of time and energy, so I'm a pretty realist like that. Now I'm here. I've got my family around me, grandkids, my daughter, you know. So yeah, it just worked out really good for me. So just happy to be here. What country do I live in? I live in northeast of England at the moment. Are you skeet? I suppose ultimately, if you know, if I was being maybe a selfish person, I'd have a big enough house so everyone we could all live in, like your family, you know, so it was big enough that you all could have your own little bits, but you were all there for each other. That would be brilliant. That. No, I don't. iRacing's been going long enough to. I mean, you're always going to get there's only so many players spread out amongst so many things, and but people pay to play iRacing. You'll always get the ones who see if try and explain this right. If you've already invested £1,000, say, or £500 in iRacing, the only way you can use that content is by subscribing to it. A set of course of competitors you've only got to buy the game once, and you've got full access to it. But that's it. That doesn't matter whether you play today, tomorrow, or in a year's time. But iRacing people have bought stuff all the time for it, so you're naturally going to use it. People will get fed up with it. Of course they're going to go and buy the other game and have a try of it, but probably the bulk of the stuff will be done on iRacing, probably. Or people who've bought maybe just a set of cars, so competitors who only probably won't even ever buy iRacing, you know. Well, sorry, iRacing you can't buy it, so I'm going to take that straight back because it's not a game that you physically buy. You kind of buy into it. It's a pay-to-play kind of thing, you know, a bit like Netflix, where imagine you had a massive video library, but the only way you could use it is by subscribing to this company. It's a bit like that, really. Yeah, the iRacing Dirt is very clever. I've got to say, whether you love it or hate it, what they've done with it and what they've been able to do with the physical ground movement, I personally think is incredible. It's not just the same thing happens all the time, so you can go around the track again and hit the same bit of dirt and something different happens to it. You know, it's not like a generic thing that happens to it, you know. like a generic animation. That's what I mean. He'll be on when I come off. As soon as the stream's like finished doing what it does after we press finish. Yeah, it'll be more than that. Yeah, ID. But you spend as little as you can. You know, you can spend as much as you can if you want, or as little as possible. I would go for trying to buy things second hand. Totally. He will be going live, yeah, but he obviously can't go live while I'm on the channel. So I'll wait till I finish this, and then Mark will take over. He will when he gets what I don't know what he's going to play, but you'll get the notification as soon as he's gone live. But again, he can't do it while I'm on, so. I don't know, Josh. I have no idea at the moment. He wasn't sure himself, to be quite fair. Hello, Boyd. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. You'll be able to ask him yourself when he's on. He's obviously tired and sore, and good to see he's had a good sleep, so that was good. Oh yeah, ETS2. It's you know, everyone knows that Mark told me about it when and I wouldn't play it, you know. It wasn't for me. I wanted to just race cars around the track, you know. But yeah, I should have been playing it a lot earlier than I was. Green, no, we didn't play. I've been playing it a lot lately. But I would say I played Project Cars more when we had it on the channel. So, and together we probably played more of that game, Project Cars. There was periods of times that neither Mark or I had good internet, and neither together had good internet at the same time. So we couldn't do really what we'd hoped to do right from the start, you know. Just because of the internet, you know. Yeah, Boyd, I'm not too bad, you know. Good to see Mark getting up on his feet, you know, especially after last week. Mirko, I am driving I'm a K100E. Lovely truck. Nice little skin, whoever did it. Sounds lovely though. Hiya Richard. How's it going? Nice to see you still on, my friend. Hi Choco. Yeah, you've seen that. That's the K100E. Oh, really nice. And I think it's I should have checked, I think it's not a Caterpillar, Cummins engine. I was going to try the Caterpillar engine, that's what I was going to do. So I should have tried that tonight. Look at that. I mean, that's lovely, that. Ah, you watched the update. I mean, that's the best thing to do. I'm pleased he's done that, so. Right, who else have I missed? Right, BA, do I like any other simulation game? I'm just trying to think. Well, the farming's classed as a simulator, and the like iRacing, some of the racing games, you know, are more classed as either simulator or, you know, crossover sort of thing. I never really understood what this crossover thing was, where it was like, maybe it's like they call them a simcade, you know, they're not an arcade game, but you know, they've got some realistic parts in it, so I understand it a lot more now. Personally, invested in the setup, I don't really know. I know I had £3,000 to start with, but that was about five years ago. Just I sold my old work van and one of my RC tanks to get enough money to start, you know. Then we had a lot of help after that, I've put my spare money that I've been able to save into it as well. So being lucky and a lot of support. You can't do it without it. You know. But you don't forget. You don't forget all the help you've had. Oh, someone will just you get timed out, my friend. Don't do it. Control yourself. Be good. Hiya Jake as well. Is ETS2 really good? I think you would really have to just watch some YouTube stuff, you know, some game footage just to try and work out for yourself whether it would be for yourself. I mean, I wouldn't have sat here for 2 hours if I didn't enjoy it. So if that tells you anything. And that's, I know there's a lot more people even, you know, my age, older, that play it. If that says anything, you know, I don't think you can really put an age on a game. Thanks, Richard. It is, Matt. It is an absolute brilliant game to, if you're just getting into streaming and things like that. Yeah, it's a nice steady away thing where you can just concentrate on what you're doing, you know. And yeah, you were trying to behave like your picture there, B8. It's weird, that, isn't it? You've got a little avatar picture and you want to behave like it. I meant to ask Mark if he saw them Fanatic pedals for sale on the marketplace. We've become a little bit addicted to looking at this this marketplace. Oh, listen to the sound of that. Oh, you just sound well. Oh, my dears, that's nice. Thank you, buddy. Oh, the balloons are up. Yeah, I mean, Richard will give you a good, honest opinion on Truck Driver, whether that's worth it. Josephine, I think a lot of people like sex, but I don't know whether they like live sex. I don't think they like dead sex. So I'm going to say yes, they probably like live sex. I don't think you can tap on a picture to get live sex though. Good thought though. Hope you knock yourself out, Josephine. Reese, Mark is over on his desk, ready to take over. How did you get minions? They're in the SILS Mega Pack, Josephine, if you're looking for it, on Steam Workshop. Hi, Stephen and Bogdan. No, you can't. I'm not really one for comparing games, whether it's ATS or ETS, or Truck Driver or whatever. They're all just different. So, you know, they're all something else to try and play, you know, so that's how I try and look at it anyway. I might play one more than the other. It's like driving games. You play one more than the other, you know, the tracks are the same, basically. No, we can't be in Truckers MP if we're banned for life. Ah, Josh, I'm on about Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if you've actually seen it, where it collection of things that are for sale around your area, you know, from different sites and things like that. I've just been amazed at what's for sale. Absolutely blown away by it. especially January, obviously people wanting, you know, a bit short of money and things like that, you know, and selling things, try and raise money. The deals were just unbelievable, but they're still there now. Mark's probably come across a good deal every day while he's been recovering. He's found all sorts. He will show you one of them when he gets it. Absolutely unbelievable. Jordan, the only trouble you could have installing Pro Mods is you haven't followed the instructions they give you. They are very, very thorough. Very simple. It shows you exactly what you should have where. Even a picture to show you. Oh, Delhi, isn't I mean, that's the thing. You don't always have the funds available for what he's found, but there's been some amazing things. And I actually think it's too good to be true, but yeah, he's. I mean, even though you know, maybe he's not able to afford it yourself or want it yourself, you try and find someone who wants it. You know. I say Scott Buckley, if he'd have asked me about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, someone had a Fanatics set up for sale, you know, which would have done him perfectly, you know, and that was just local to me. But that's what I'm trying to get everyone to look, because all the deals are out there, up and down the country. There must be all sorts. Graham, no, the wheelbase is, well, I'm going to say no at the moment until I've spoke to Mark. So, no, Graham, that doesn't matter. I know it's a mistake if you've put it on it. Marky, Graham Jones is asking, have you got someone for the wheelbase? The 2-1. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, sorry, Graham, yeah. Right. Yeah, it was, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, so, I mean, even Jay Austin, he sold on the version 1 that he never even, I don't even think he ever unboxed it. Because he, you know, it was already packed and came straight from ourselves and straight onto somebody else, so very, very sought after. It's kind of known where they've come from, I think, as well. Yeah, I'll not be long. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you had cut in. Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, you were over here, yeah, that's right. No, you haven't. No, when you think about it. Mhm. No, I know what you mean, yeah. Is Emma off to bed, is she? How many? I mean, I came on here, what, maybe if you say 8:30, so that's 10:30, try and do 2 hours. So, and then, you know, find something else to play as well. You've got to keep yourself occupied. It's quite a difficult thing to do all the time, you know. Right, hiya, Jan. Oh, it's a nice steep climb, this one. Sounds awesome. Right, Matt is running a T300 Alcantara and TH. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Matt. I mean, to be honest, you know, you've got good stuff there, especially the shifter as well. You know, I didn't know it. Uh, Marcy, I'm physically retired, mate. Right, I have Sienna and Alva. E2S is addictive, but never enough time to play. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah. The way I was when I fell asleep after my tea, that would have been me asleep playing this, definitely. 100%. But is that a good thing? Because that means people are getting relaxed playing it, you know? Uh, yeah, Jordan, I mean, they are there. I mean, when I first did it, it was just a case of following. It shows you how many files you've got to have, what order you put them in. So you can have only mixed up on either, I think there's 7 files you need, so that's easy to count. The order that you put them in, into Pro Mods, into, sorry, your mod manager. So you usually find it's something simple that someone just has missed. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I think it was that might be his most watched one. Sort of got him started really, and as you say, just is that how many minutes? Is this 2 minutes? Yeah, just shows you. You never know what would be popular. You know, you can try and guess the system that you're going to need to adopt to make something popular, but you just don't know. People try, think, well, oh, he's put a certain name on, he's done this, I'll do the same and I'll get the same. It just doesn't work like that, but you need a certain amount of luck, that's for sure. Mm, yeah, but you wouldn't have known at the time. 2 minute. Yeah, it does, yeah, 3 point something. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, as I say, you think, well, I'll do the same again and I will get the same uh, views. Now it just doesn't work like that. Well, I'm just going to put the time forward so you can see. How old is Mark? I think he's 29. I think I get it wrong all the time. I think he went from 28 to 29. I'll ask him when he comes in. He's round about that kind of way. It's kind of well known that I can never remember how old. I've remembered how old I was. I know I'm 55, so. And if I don't know how old I am, I've got a lot of people I can ask now. A handbrake is mounted to the side of the shifter. You get some little, very small, clever little bosses that go in the handbrake sides. Uh, you can mount them in each corner of the handbrake on any side, and it's just very very easy to mount. They have thought about that. That's the good thing. But again, with the rigs, with the profile rigs, they're so easy to mount things to. If you want to make another bracket, it's very very easy to do so. Whereas with a round, like the track race, for argument's sake, I'm not, or something like that, you know. If you can make a bracket or get a bracket that you could use, would be very handy. But this stuff is so easy. Ah, right, Richard. Ah, there you go. Richard knows. So, if Richard says he's 29, then that's exactly how old he is. Hiya, Corbin. Right, looks like we've got a lot of traffic coming off this road here. Why do I not know his age? Oh, I mean memory really, but I just forget. Like if I know he's 29 now, he could probably ask us in another few months. I'd probably still have the same weight. If I get asked enough and I say it enough, I will remember. But it's not something that you've always. I don't know. maybe it's just me. It's not something that you're always thinking about. Not that I think about, you know. Hiya, Lewis. I know, Richard. It's absolutely mad busy up there. I mean, there's that much traffic coming. I can, you not really be able to see, but in the top, there's a whole line of them coming off the motorway. So I'm trying to work out how I can go down the side, maybe. Yeah. I'm going down the side. I'm gonna have to push in. Places to be, things to do, you know, all that kind of carry on. See how this goes, look. Ah, police car there, look. Right, sorry, sign. But I've got stuff to do. Right, we're on it now. That's a shame. You get stuck like that occasionally. It doesn't happen a lot though, so. You have the same I don't care about. Yeah, that's it, Robert. You know, I don't know whether it's just unique to myself and just my state of mind, you know, but I used to be able to remember so much, you know, but the old grey cells have gone. Yeah, no, it's, yeah, as I say, it might sound a daft thing. And my daughter's birthday is coming up in March, and I said she might be 33. You know, I couldn't be, you know, I certainly couldn't place a bet on it. But yeah, just I don't know. Never dwelled on it really. I don't know whether it's a bloke thing, whether we're just terrible at remembering. You know, it's, yeah. Of course, it's important, but it just doesn't stand out in my mind. You know, I know when the birthdays are. Please don't think that. You know, the only thing I don't have to remember now is my wedding anniversary, which is going to be quite strange. Hiya, Sassy. Hiya, Paul. Kalinda 5. Oh, you went 5 years older, did you, Rob? Now I see. Punching above his weight. Was Rob? Well, I had one that was 10 months old, but that hasn't worked out. So I'll have to get number 2. We'll see what the number 2 one looks like when we get one. It'll have to be someone who likes gaming, that's for sure. Be no point, otherwise you'd never see them, would you? Sassy just got Forza on. Well, you'll have a lot of fun on it. I have no idea how many hours I've played on that. Couldn't tell you. A lot. Right, XD. Oh, have you been asking about the shifter? I can't see your other comments, so put it back in if you don't mind. But yeah, you'll enjoy Forza. I mean, Emma's loved playing on Forza. Yeah, she's really enjoyed it. Is the G29 a good wheel? I've not heard any badness about it, like breakages and unreliability. So, oh, the deluxe edition is good. You do get a good amount of stuff, and I'm still, every Friday, you still get gifted a couple of the super wheel spins. Mark, are you 29? Ah, Richard, you're spot on, 29. You what, sorry? Yeah, that's right, I am. I keep forgetting I watch her. She's massively old. Oh, no, she'll be in bed. I'll wait till she's asleep. Right. I'm just saying though, is it a bloke thing that we just can't remember? I know the dates, so double lessons all day. Here's it. Let's go. I know it's, and that's only an hour, isn't it? Only an hour of what is an hour and 10 minutes when I was at school, a double lesson. So it's nothing, is it? When you think about, you know. Used to think it lasted all day though, you know, that was the worst time of your life, that double lesson of something you hated. Rob, I know, it is funny, isn't it? But here's the thing then, Rob, does Kalinda, does she memorise more than yourself when it comes to other people's birthdays and anniversaries and things like that? What's 2 hours now for a double? Wow. Yeah, I say a lesson for us used to be half an hour. Sorry, 35 minutes. So a double lesson was an hour and 10 minutes. Ah, Ryan, right? You want to what exams you got tomorrow? Are you sure? Ah, no, Rob. I mean, hopefully we'll be doing a bit of driving tomorrow, but just bear with us, Rob. I'm not 100% sure. Right, anyone know how to fix Black Dash in ETS2? Shoot. I mean, I would imagine it's a mod conflict, but Rob might know better. My first choice is mod conflict. Zert, we don't actually know, and I'm not saying that because I don't want to tell you, just physically don't know. Never sat and added it up. You know, some stuff we haven't bought new or had, you know, there's various reasons why I just physically don't know. Couldn't give you the new cost of everything. There you go. If that's what Rob says, that's exactly what it'll be. There you go, Shu. Well, you know the answer now. Ah, both retake English, right. I hope you do well anyway, so, you know, I do respect people who've, you know, sticking at your exams and retake things like that, you know. Yeah, from what Rob's saying, so it's only from starting the game again and Black Dash will go. Yeah, there you go. So that's what he's actually said. So, hello, Des. How's it going? Yeah, nearly finished. 102. Oh well, 60 mile. That's what we've got left. So, and then we'll be in Glasgow, homeward bound. Here's a 5C. Well, I'll tell you what. I hope you get it, my friend, and please let me know because, you know, paramedics, all the emergency services. I know sometimes with the police we always have a bit of a love-hate relationship, you know what I mean, but difficult job. I once wanted to be a policeman, but yeah, I did meet a lot that were trying to get out of it. See, Rob, what's my luck? I had this the other day. I see how the copper pulled out and stopped me going past. Jackknifed. Would be my luck, Rob. Nearly finished my I'm not going to get through there, am I? I'm thinking, can I get through the back? Right, where can I get through there? It'd be a hell of a tailback. I know, I was just thinking the left, Rob. You didn't go through the police car. Will he move, do you think? just gun it. Yeah, we're on it. Sorry guys. Right, Ryan, you got CSE's test soon. Oh, Carpenter. There you go. I do love hearing people doing something that is going to stay with you. Yeah, you got to when you're stuck like that. If I wouldn't mind waiting if it meant there was going to be some action where the truck gets turned round or you know, repaired or, you know, pulled round. Truckster is a bargain, Sassy. What is £3.75? I've said to someone once, right, you spend £3.75 and I'll go to McDonald's and you go and visit every garage in the game and see who comes back home first. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. You try Naturalux mod. You mean the natural graphics? Is that what you're on about? Someone I was asking about that. I forgot to go and have a look. I don't know. I really don't know whether that's in or not. I mean, to me it looks nice anyway, so I don't know. I wouldn't really think of going trying to improve it really. It runs well, looks nice, so I always think, well, if it's running well, I'll leave it alone, you know. Especially when you're streaming it, you just want that. You just want it to look well. Been super pleased having my capture card in now, so I can use the GoPro well now. So that was a good. That was another Facebook Marketplace. I've got my Stream Deck that Mark found coming. When that comes, that'll be nice. I'll have to find somewhere to put that. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Right, I tried it, looks okay, not 100%. Rob, have you tried that graphic mode? What's your... I like to ask some of the other truckers that I know truck a lot. Rob does truck a lot, so... Thanks, Sergio. I do appreciate that, my friend. Ryan, just uninstall it. Uninstall it, get rid of your mods or whatever and just start again. Simple as that. Just pretend it wasn't there, get rid of all your folders, everything. If it's that much of a pain that you're not playing it, you're going to lose nothing by starting again. That's what I would do. It's a bit like when you can't fix a problem on your Windows. Really, unless you really know how to do it, all you can do is uninstall it. It's quicker, you know. So we install our Windows now on ours just on the C drive and put all your games on another drive. So if you're ever going to wipe the C drive, you're only wiping away like Windows, you know. Crypt, they are 24. That's all. BA, yeah, we'll be on tomorrow doing something. I'm not sure. Just keep your eye on the information, on notifications. Right, is it fun? Sassy, I'm not sure what you mean there. Yeah, let us know what you mean. RFS. Do more 5. I mean, Mark's going to be on 5M very, very shortly. He's quite comfortable at his desk, so he's going to get set up and do a bit of 5M. So you've got that to look forward to when I'm off here. Which takes a little bit for the stream to finish uploading, and then he'll be on. Right, Krusty. I've got you there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether these are classed as exactly 24, but the BenQ and the IPS. So, Mark, when he when I thought I was going to buy some, he said make sure you get the IPS ones. But by the time I'd been using these, they were just like, well, again, they're so nice. Why bother changing them? You know, there was no point. Just getting them set up. You know, once you move into a rig, anyone who's done it will know what you mean. You know, just getting everything set right where you like it, and position of the screens and everything else. You know, it really is like moving into a car. Hello, Cole. How's it going? Yeah, not bad. How are you? I think Cole's still got his 24-inch monitors for sale. He will tell us if they are. But yeah, because you run them so close to yourself, they do look a lot bigger when you're looking on the GoPro. But when you sat, they do look well. Yeah, Ryan, you make sure you go into your documents folder and get rid of anything that was connected with it as well. I mean, if you want, you can cut and paste it on another drive or a separate if you want to save something. But the stuff's so easy to download now. You don't even need to save anything. You just re-download it. And of course, if you're re-downloading it, you're going to get the most up-to-date version of whatever you're getting anyway. So. Which truck? Yeah, sure, yeah. It's the K100. So, lovely truck. Love it. Just sounds so nice. But I was meant to try the Caterpillar engine in, and I didn't. I forgot. Yeah, Ryan. Like I say, I mean, there's mods to mod the money if you want to, but it can be. It's like farming, isn't it? Can be fun just restarting. Might keep them. Yeah, I'm pleased you said that, Cole. I think you're 100% right. I really do. The DTM stuff. You've been playing what the more modern DTM or the older DTM stuff. But you're right. It is brilliant. And you know, Race Room does support triple screen now. There's it's just a funny way that you've got to input the settings, but if you go on the forums, it does tell you. It does make a difference. Yeah, got clutch as well. Yeah. The thing is with these, it's just a little bit of clutch. It's not much for me left leg at all, so it doesn't bother me. Uh, so it's very easy. Hiya, Kryzek from Poland. Uh, yeah, I mean, someone asking me how good, you know, if Race Room's worth it. Well, it's free. Install it, try it. You've lost nothing. It's a no-brainer. You've got to try that BMW hill climb car that they give you free. It's just epic, especially on the there's like an uphill course they use it, like a time attack track they've got. Hello, Cameron. How's it going? Yeah, good, Mark. You'll be able to ask him yourself because he's going to be on very soon. We're from the northeast of England originally, so Andrew, same. You're going to be able to ask him very shortly. Oh, right. So, just sitting. Yeah, I know. It would have been enough time to say hello to everyone, and that would be it. Ah, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Of it. Yeah, you say. Mark's gonna say bye, and then I can turn you off.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I've just been sitting because I've not been on 5M for so long, and I've got nothing installed on my desk, which I will rectify tonight. But I've just been sitting for like maybe 20 minutes getting everything set up, and my back's killing like. So I'm probably just gonna go lie down for the rest of the night. Boring, but unfortunately, if I start streaming, you're stuck for an hour and a half, and it's just like my back's absolutely wrecked. So hope you all have a good night, and don't forget to thank my dad for stepping in, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Cheers, buddy. Right, everyone. Yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, no, I am pleased that he's been sat just getting sorted because he got all sorted and just that little half an hour journey that I've done, and he's wanting to go and lie down again. So I know what it's like. So can wholeheartedly agree with them. Right, everyone. Whatever you're doing between now and the next time I'm on, don't know what's happening tomorrow. We're just playing it by ear, as you know. Right, yeah, I got you, Rob. Yeah, I'm going to get something sorted with that. We must play a race stream or something one night on the channel. Gotta do it, like, it would be good. Right, when's the iPad thing video coming up? Cameron, oof, I don't know about that, mate. Yeah, you're ahead of me there. So, anyway, just bear with us. We're just making up as we go along until Mark's. Oh yeah, Call, you've got a server. Damn, yeah, you're right. You keep telling me this. Bloody empty head, man. Honestly. Got to get that sorted out, Call. Once everything's settled down and we're both on, let's get that sorted. Gears were 18 in this one, in the K100. Yeah, definitely. I'm with you. I know what you mean now. So, right, everyone, you look after yourselves. Keep an ear out. If we're on, we're on. Just thanks for bearing with us anyway. Take care, everyone. Bye.